Hello and welcome to the show that's looking to improve more than your local Owen tour. I'm your host Durango, and this is Smash Talk. Coming up, have you ever wondered what would happen if suddenly the tools we use for tournament organization just disappeared? Rumors of Smash GG shutting down are circulating, and we'd like to get to the bottom of it. Later on today's episode, we have a very special guest. They're a competitor, a coach, a streamer, an influencer, as well as an ambassador of positivity for the entire Canadian esports scene. It's SuperGirlKels! Now, let's get this show on the road. First, with the amazing plays submitted by you.
Okay, there we go. That was what's good. Somebody clip that, please.
Whoa.
That's
Everyone has played casually with their competitive friends. You're a stock down and items are on, and suddenly a Pokeball or an assist trophy appears. We asked Twitter for the character you would like backing you up in a dire situation.
Everybody has played casually with their friends. Pokeballs turned on, and you're facing a bad matchup. What do you do other than... Yeah! Who's that Pokemon?
Who's that Pokemon?
It's Goldie!
Today we've been given an amazing opportunity to showcase one of Canada's most influential esports advocates. Her positivity has changed her from the regular girl to the SuperGirlKels, and we got a first-hand look on what inspires her. Please welcome SuperGirlKels! SuperGirlKels. SuperGirlKels, thank you so much for coming on the show. Welcome to Smash Talk. How are you doing today?
Thank you so much for having me. It's amazing to be here. I'm doing amazing.
We had a couple questions because you have been a staple in esports for a very long time, specifically Smash Bros, but overall your positivity has been such a blessing on the scene. Was there a specific moment that you turned from regular Kels to SuperGirlKels?
Yes, it was 2014, SKTAR 3, my first ever competitive tournament.
What?
And I went to Apex 2012 as a family vacation, and I told myself I wanted to be on that stage one day, but I was 16 years old and there was no way my family was going to let their 16-year-old daughter go to tournaments.
Right.
So when I finally was able to travel once I graduated college, I went to SKTAR 3 with some friends, was in a horrible place of my life, and I remember getting into such a bad fight the night before with everyone from my group. And
Ooh.
I went into my tournament, sat down at the time for Super Smash Bros. Brawl against number 5 in the world. And I didn't know his name. I didn't know who he was, but people were watching. And that's all I was just going to play. And I remember the game saying 3, 2, 1, go. And I was just like, I'm going to kick your butt. Like, I was just so mad. And I was like, I'm going to kill you. Like, and I just did it. And that was all. So it was
You
great.
take the rage and like, no, Kels, no.
Do you see me? Do you see
I
me?
see, I see.
Let,
No.
let me know if you hear me.
I hear
It's
you
okay.
now. Hello?
Grab my hand. And that's just how it was born. That's where it started. After that moment, I said, holy moly, I could do something with this. Like, I actually am pretty good at this. And that was my first competitive event. So
Where does the power of that positivity come from?
I feel like positivity comes from negativity, unfortunately. I feel like it's a balance. I didn't have the most positive childhood growing up. I was the girl running around like Sonic, so it was a pretty easy target, I guess. It was hard for sure. Went through heartbreaks, young age, and to the point of almost suicide when I was very, very young, and was very depressed for a very long time until I don't know what it was, but I woke up one day and I said, I'm tired of feeling nothing. I was tired of just feeling sad. I think I was just so sad for so long that I just didn't want to feel it anymore. And that's where things turned around. I started to let go of people that I thought were my friends and I know who weren't, and started focusing on school and started looking into passions. The passions is really where it came from. Even whenever I'm down, passions got me through everything. And that's what I focused on, which also led into the Smash community because that is my passion. And that's what really brought so much joy and light into my life.
I was also in that position at one point with an alcoholic father and a lot of negativity growing up and some terrible things that happened. But just like a wavelength, it's negativity breeds positivity, and it's just an up and down struggle.
Right. Right.
Even nowadays, as an adult, we still all struggle with this, and it's something that you learn. I guess we learn ways to be able to cope with it. What are some tools that you use to be able to bring yourself back up?
So I've been in therapy for 2 years now. Recently, 2 years ago, my mentality was starting to get really bad. I got really sick. I got a virus last year at an event. It was a big struggle, but therapy helped a lot. And I still continue. I think talking to someone is so important. I didn't have someone to talk to when I was younger, but you should always have someone to talk to. If it's no one in your life, definitely have some professional help. I'm an overthinker. I'm going to be like that for the rest of my life. I have high anxiety. I overthink, and that's it. That's all. Some days I wake up and my heart hurts. I'm not okay. I'm sad and I need a hug. Or some days I want to be alone.
Yeah.
I don't want to talk to anyone. I want to run away. So things like that. And it's because I'm human and I went through things and I need to face it. So knowing and understanding that it's valid to feel the way you feel is the first step, and to realize that getting help is okay.
Finding
Yeah, for
people
sure.
to look up to, finding people to associate with, finding a friend group that supports you is very
Yeah, just
important.
spread love. Just spread
Spread
love.
the love.
Be kind to people. Like everyone's going through things. Everyone's also happy, and I think it's about us as a human race. How are we going to connect and build?
Who do you look up to? Who is your inspiration?
So my inspiration, y'all are gonna laugh. I am a huge fan of Miley Cyrus and Justin Bieber.
Let's
Um,
go!
I'm expecting and all
Yeah.
that, but no, seriously, like when I was at the peak of my depression when I was 15 years old, Miley Cyrus released an album called Can't Be Tamed. And that album changed my life. I related to it, every single song with everything I was going through at the time. And I listened to it like every day for hours and hours. And then when I relapsed in my depression a few years later, I never was a fan of Justin Bieber. And then he released a secret album about what he was going through when he was going through that really horrible phase of being a really horrible human.
Yeah.
And he released something called Journals. And I related to it and felt so touched. And I felt like I wasn't alone for the first time. And since then, it was like I looked up to him and I wanted to be just like him because I saw he came out of that. People hated him.
Yeah.
And he was able to come back from that, make an awesome album, do really great hits again. He got married, he got healthy, and I was like, that's what I want from my life. I just want to be that powerful. So just stand up to that and just do the things I love. And so I look up to him and Miley for that big time. They've always helped me. Music has been a big part of my life.
You have a little bit of the history with the phrase "can't be tamed" and the community behind it. Would you be willing to explain a little bit about that community?
Yeah, my tamers are my everything. I was
Tamers.
Yeah, they're called my tamers because they're the only ones who could tame me. But it stems back when I was 15 again, and I was learning how to video edit. I was finding passions about myself, and I really love to, create. So I made a music video regarding Sonic in Smash Bros. Brawl, and I did like a texture edit to make him look like me and other characters, and I changed the camera angles and put it with my favorite song, Can't Be Tamed, at the time. And it just ended up being a huge hit, and I found a community through that, and I eventually released an album remixing songs with that, and we built a community starting from that point. So I really started with content before I went to being a professional player. So that's where it just started, and now we have a community on Discord with about 1,000 people on Discord. We try to keep it small and just very healthy and not toxic, and people feel strong and like they can't be tamed, and we motivate each other and we make friends. And since then, that's just what it's been about, not only on Discord but Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitch, just social media. That's just where we all connect.
It's like passion inspires more passion. Fire
Yeah.
breeds fire in other people, and that's the goal, is to be able to light fires in everyone.
Yeah, and I think that's what it was back then. Like that's why that song spoke to me so much, because even though I was going through so much, that song always ignited me and reminded me of how powerful I could be in the moment. So that's why I think I did that video, and I think a lot of people felt the same way at that time, and that's why it just worked out.
Well, you said it right there, feeling powerful, and that's something that you've done so well. You've become powerful for all of the right reasons and are an absolute inspiration to a ton of people, including me. So I really appreciate the energy that you put out to the world, the energy you put out on your social media, and the energy you put into the people that believe in you. I think giving back to that community is amazing. So I wanted to say thank you. I appreciate it.
Thank you. Oh my God, that almost made me cry. No, I thank you guys, because I feel like I didn't know where I was going until I got involved with the community, and you guys became my family. We talked before the interview, and we were saying how we both struggle with our family, peer-to-peers, how growing up. So my family has been the Smash community, and I always want to be there guiding them and just being friends, all that for sure. So I do what I do, not me, because of everyone here. So that's just the fact.
Well, Kels, it's been an absolute pleasure having you on the show. Thank you so much for your time, your energy, and your values and pushing all that forward.
Well, thank you so much for having me. It was such a pleasure.
This has been another exceptional episode. A big shout out to you guys who helped give this episode life. We're going to continue changing and improving, so if you have anything you'd like to see or people you'd like to have on, please let us know in the comments down below. Be sure to share this video to your friends who might know of Smash but haven't taken the dive to see what the scene is about. Like a Magikarp trying to evolve, we're looking to make a splash. Good luck, have fun, and stay gaining, gamers. Hey, bada boom, bada bing. What are you doing? Game on.